Imagine right now, your body is doing something strange, without you even noticing it. Not magic, not a miracle. A real power, calm and intelligent, adapting itself to circumstances, repairing itself and getting a little better every day. Imagine this. Your muscles and bones are like a sports team that trains every day, follows a program, and keeps making itself stronger. Want to know why? Why is our body stronger than we think? Stay with me, because I'm about to share secrets with you that you may have never even thought about. Hi, I'm Blue. Here we talk about the human body, scientific yet simple, practical yet engaging. Today we're going to explore 3 important points. How the body adapts to training, stimulus point 1. 1. Why recovery shapes the body's real strength. 2. The 3 main parts of the body whose strength is completely tangible: muscle, bone, and heart. Our body is like an intelligent sports team. Every day it trains and prepares itself. When we put training stimulus in a muscle, when we exercise, run, or lift weights, the muscle experiences a small amount of damage. But the body interprets this damage as a signal that says, we need to become stronger. Imagine this. Muscles are like elastic bands. When they are stretched and then released, they come back stronger than before. The result? Muscles become stronger. Motor control improves. Movements are performed more precisely and efficiently. This is not only about muscles. The nervous system, tendons, metabolism, and even the heart adapt to logical, progressive training stimulus. But this adaptation only makes sense when the body has the opportunity to recover. This is where recovery enters as the behind-the-scenes magic. Many people think results only appear when they work hard. But in reality, most strength is built when we rest. The body is like a complex factory that repairs all damaged parts at night and optimizes its systems to perform better the next day. In my opinion, that is truly amazing. During sleep and recovery, repair hormones become active, proteins are synthesized, cells are regenerated. If you don't get enough sleep or proper nutrition, these processes are disrupted, and no matter how much you train, your results will be very limited. A 40-year-old woman starts doing light resistance training. After a few months, like a software system that has been updated, she feels less joint pain and has more energy. That is a miracle. But there is something even deeper happening beneath all of this, something silent, microscopic, and incredibly intelligent. Every time you move, every time you rest, millions of cells inside your body are communicating with one another. They send chemical messages, activate specific genes, and coordinate responses with astonishing precision. When a muscle fiber experiences training stimulus, it doesn't just repair randomly. It triggers a cascade of signals that tell the body exactly how much protein to build, how strong the new fibers should become, and how to prepare for future challenges. The same happens in your bones. Even your cardiovascular system adapts at the cellular level. This process is known as biological adaptation, and it reflects a fundamental principle of life: efficiency. You don't consciously instruct your heart to pump more efficiently or your muscles to synthesize more protein. The body listens to your habits. In many ways, your lifestyle is like a continuous conversation with your biology. When that conversation is balanced, moderate stress followed by proper recovery, the response is growth. It is a biological response available to anyone willing to apply consistent, intelligent pressure and allow proper recovery. Now think about this. If your body is always listening, what kind of message are you sending it today? If you've stayed with me this far, it means this topic matters to you, and that truly means something. The YouTube algorithm looks at these small reactions to understand whether this content should reach more people who care about their bodies and health like you do. So if you learned something, felt inspired, or even found just one part interesting, thumbs up like the video so YouTube knows it's worth being seen. Bell subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming videos. We're going to go deeper, become more practical, and move forward step by step. Interestingly, these statements are not just personal experiences or motivational advice. Matthew Walker, neuroscientist and author of the book Why We Sleep, explains that sleep is not simply a shutdown of the body. It is more like the night shift of a highly advanced factory. A place where the body silently repairs damage, updates systems, and prepares itself better for the next day. On the other hand, articles published in the scientific journal Nature show that the human body has evolved to respond precisely to this combination. Some training stimulus, followed by some rest. Not excess, not neglect. It's as if the body was designed from the beginning with this logic. If you give it the opportunity, it knows how to become stronger on its own. Alright, now that we understand how the body repairs itself, let's take a closer look at the three main parts that make strength tangible: muscle, bone, and heart. When we train, muscles experience small amounts of damage. The body interprets this damage as the signal. We need to become stronger. The result? Muscles get stronger and movements become more precise. Muscles are like woven ropes. When compressed and then released, they become stronger and more elastic than before. Let me ask you a question. Did you know bones are alive and respond to training stimulus? Walking, running, or resistance training increases their density. Remember, varied activities work better than a single repetitive movement. Imagine bones like the columns of a building. When the right amount of weight is applied, they become stronger and more resilient. Now let's move to the next student of the body, the heart. The heart is trainable too. Aerobic exercise allows the heart to pump more blood with each beat. As a result, the heart rate becomes lower but more efficient. The heart acts like an intelligent blood pump. Each beat works precisely and delivers blood accurately throughout the body. Now that we've seen how the body works, let's look at a real-life example of how this shows up in daily life. Imagine two people. One walks 20 minutes every day, the other has no regular activity. A few years later, the first person climbs stairs more easily, has more energy, and sleeps better. Like a car that is serviced regularly, their body is healthier and stronger. Now that we understand adaptation, recovery, and how the body truly functions, let's talk about a few practical principles. Our body adapts, repairs itself, and everything works together so that we become stronger. Strength means intelligent function, not brute force. Don't forget these 4 factors. Enough high-quality sleep. Proper nutrition after training. Regular activity, even if it's short. Gradual training with logical increases in intensity. But one important piece of the puzzle is still missing. Something that quietly determines the speed of recovery and the quality of performance. Nutrition. For repair, the body does not only need rest. It also needs raw materials. Imagine you own a highly advanced factory, but spare parts never arrive. No matter how intelligent it is, eventually it will fall short. Proteins are the first building blocks of repair. Amino acids are what muscles use to rebuild themselves. Not just for bodybuilders, for every body that moves. Vitamin D is not only for bones. It affects muscle strength, immune function, and even mood. A body with adequate vitamin D responds better to training. Magnesium. Magnesium is the silent hero of muscle relaxation and the nervous system. A deficiency means fatigue, cramps, and poor quality sleep. B-complex vitamins act like the support team for energy production. Without them, the body runs out of energy faster, even during light training. Don't underestimate omega-3. It helps reduce post-training inflammation and keeps joints working smoothly and comfortably. Water, the simplest yet most overlooked element. Without enough water, nutrient transport, recovery, and focus all slow down. The body functions better with real food. Vegetables, fruits, quality protein, healthy fats. Not extremes, not obsession, just consistency. Good recovery is the result of an intelligent choice, not an extreme action or a strange supplement. The body responds to proper nutrition just as it responds to training stress. When you give it what it needs, it knows how to perform better on its own. It leads to intelligent strength development. Speech balloon, write in the comments. Which part was most interesting to you? Body adaptation, recovery, or nutrition? Speech balloon, and if you'd like, tell me what we should talk about next week. Recovery, a simple training program, or a practical nutrition guide. Your presence and your comments shape the direction of this channel, so stay with me.